Good morning. Susan Griffin here, Co-Parent Maven. One of my roles in life is executive director of a nonprofit organization called Hannah's Family Center in San Diego, California. Since 1988, we've been focused on family court, divorce, separation, high conflict, and the adverse childhood experiences of parental separation and domestic violence, substance abuse, mental health issues, and child abuse and neglect in terms of protecting children and helping families heal. I find myself all week, as I have been working with some of these very complex and hurting families, how very much I personally and professionally want to help couples and families avoid the traumas that go with a family breakup. And so this morning, I just wanted to say that one of the ways to do that for a couple who have children is to make sure that you're paying attention to, being clear about, and nurturing each of the three roles that you're in that situation. And the first one is your couple relationship that needs care and love and nurture. And the second one is your co-parenting relationship together, shared parenting, and how do you make decisions about that? How are you thoughtful about the ways in which you support each other and co-parent together? And finally, your individual parenting role with each one of your children, because these three roles are separate from each other: couple, co-parent, parent. And then, of course, there's your relationship with yourself and self-care and self-development and growth and so on. But I know from over 30 years of working with torn and hurting families that attention to those three different relationships that each parent has in the family is one of the reasons that the stress of being a parent raising a child tends to be very hard on committed relationships. And if in fact you're not prepared for and working with each other in a very intentional way related to co-parenting, those two things will more likely than not lead to some vulnerabilities for your family and perhaps even crisis and eventually a family separation. I think part of why I've been thinking about this is related to this 3-day weekend coming up, in contrast with just some really, really difficult and truly painful situations that I've encountered this week with children who have been in long-term chronic stress because of the manner in which the family broke apart and the manner in which each one of the parents is approaching their co-parenting role and their parenting role. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you're intentional with your committed partner, intentional with your co-parenting with that other individual, and intentional with your parent-child relationship, and perhaps most important as a foundation, that you're taking good care of yourself, staying self-aware, and really nurturing yourself. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon.